Work.
What's up, guys? Coach Rob here at the MMA Lab. Welcome to the very last Live at 5. We're opening up the doors on Monday, so hopefully we'll see as many of you guys in here as possible, and we'll hit the ground running. We'll pick up where we left off. I know there will be a few different tweaks and adjustments, obviously, with everything that's going on, but I think we'll be able to pull it off, especially my PM classes. I think we're going to cap it off in like 24 people in the room, so we got like 12 different bags, so I'll be able to alternate you guys, one guy in the bag, one guy doing abs, calisthenics, core, shadow boxing, and then switching back and forth. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys back in. Today we're going to go over a bunch of different movements, combinations you guys can throw at home, and then have some conditioning for the shoulders you guys can do with a little 3-pound dumbbell. So to start off, again, I use when I do my shoulders, I'll usually go, I'll pyramid down. So I'll start off at like 8 pounds. I'll go 8, and then I'll go to 5, and then I'll go to 3. So 3 pounds is really all you need. When it comes to the shoulders, they're a lot smaller muscles, you know what I mean? So it doesn't need too much weight. It's different than like, you know, beach muscles where you're doing like reps with super heavy weight. For fight conditioning, you want smaller weight. So the first exercise, we're gonna go hands out to the side, palms down. I'm gonna go thumbs together and then back out this way. Okay, so we'll go 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're gonna flip it out so the pinkies so the palms are in. Okay, so same motion, but palms are in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then we're gonna keep the palms facing out, so pinkies together, then palms up this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. So there's those 3 exercises, and now we're gonna go up. We call these Jacob's ladder, right? You're gonna go just like you're walking this way. To challenge yourself, you can keep the weights like shoulder height, and then from here just go up this way. Okay. So again, there and back is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. So again, if you guys want to challenge yourself on that one, keep the arms straight from here. Just go up 90 degrees. Once you guys start going down this way, you can kind of use momentum to help get the weight up. Okay. The last one, you're going to step forward in your fight stance, so left leg in front. You're going to have palms in, and you're going to twist this way as you're punching straight up. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then switch your stance, go southpaw stance. Same thing, palms are in, facing yourself, and then you're gonna twist as you rotate upward, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, so that's like a good little warm up. We're going to be doing a few of those in between our punch combinations. And you guys can also see the floor right here. I have some tape making like a little cross or an X on the ground. So I have a line that's going to be in front of me for moving forward and back. And the other line I'm using to kind of split my stance, right? So for when I punch. Okay. So this first drill, we're going to be splitting the stance side to side. So have one foot on the left side, one foot on the right side, okay? And we're starting off with your head in the center. So the first combination is going to be a jab, cross, hook. Okay, I want my head to slightly slip to the side when I fire that jab, okay? My body's slightly going to rotate this way. I don't need to go like this and bend down too much. I'm not trying to slip purposely. If I do that too much, the guy's going to recognize that and he's gonna get me to jab, and he's gonna throw like a flip kick, right, off a jab. So when you jab, just keep your guard up and let your head tilt to the side slightly off this center line. Okay, then when I fire that cross, my chin goes back across that center line again. Okay, and then when I fire this hook, remember the hook, the 4 points, the shoulder, the hip, the knee, and the foot are turning across this way. Okay, so again, my head's coming across that lane. So again, jab, cross, hook. Make sure your head's kind of zigzagging as you fire this combination. Again, jab, cross, hook. And back, jab, cross, hook. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now after that hook, we're gonna add a right uppercut. Okay, so off this hook, my head's off to the side. When I fire this uppercut, my head comes back across the center line again, right? So the combo is a jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Ready? Go. Jab, cross, hook, upper. That's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Make sure when you guys fire that hook, your arm is like parallel with the ground, right? I don't want this elbow to sag. Pick this elbow up almost like your arm is like a battering ram, right? From your knuckles to your elbow, it needs to be aligned this way. So you have a sturdy weapon when you make contact. If your elbow is kind of sagging and dropping, your power is going to significantly decrease on that punch. So let's go 7. Jab, cross, hook, upper. 8. 9. And make sure every time you guys fire a punch, that your hands come right back. Remember, if your hands are like guns, and these are the holsters, you want to put it back in the holsters every single time you guys fire, right? So whop, whop. Every time you fire a punch, no matter what punches it is, right back to the holsters, okay? Let's go 10. Okay, so we'll go, now we're gonna add an uppercut cross to that. So we're gonna go jab, cross, hook, uppercut, and then left uppercut cross, okay? So again, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, uppercut, cross. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, uppercut, cross. Again, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, uppercut, cross. Okay. Let's add on the left hook. I always like to finish with a hook. I figure like the hook brings you back to your base. It brings me back to that center. I can always disengage, or I can fire a kick or a knee. I feel like a cross, if I get in the habit of finishing with my cross, I'm going to be committing here a lot, right? And I'm going to end up here, right? I prefer to end here because it puts me my weight on my back leg, and it's easier to disengage off a hook than it is a cross. So we're actually going to add a hook on that one. Okay, so the combo is going to be jab, cross, hook, uppercut, uppercut, cross, hook. Okay, again, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, uppercut, cross, hook. And you guys see when I punch, my head's kind of slightly shifting over this line, right? Every time I fire my left punch, my head slips. When I fire my right punch, my head slips. When you guys move your head, you don't really got to think about moving it too much. Think about, I tell everyone like to think about like a baseball, right? Just kind of slip your head like the length of a baseball, right? When I go to throw a punch, if a guy moves his chin, my hand can't follow where he goes, right? It's not like a heat seeker missile. I can't once it leaves bay, it's going right to where I meant for it to go. If he slips, I can't go like this and chase him this way, right? So it just takes a little motion to make a guy miss a punch. When you guys see in like Sports Illustrated or pictures on the websites of guys fighting, when these guys are slipping punches, they're like barely slipping. The punches are going like right over their shoulder. They're not doing this big old like matrix duck out of the way. You know what I'm saying? They're literally just barely slipping, and the punch is going right over their shoulder. Okay? So again, we're gonna go 1, 2, hook, upper, upper, cross hook. Again, 1, 2, hook, upper, upper, cross hook. Again, jab, cross, hook, upper, upper, cross, hook. Okay, here we go together. And go 1. And 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And some of you guys that are doing the hook, some guys like to hook like this with their elbow. I like to hook like that if I'm kind of retreating and pulling back this way. If a guy's advancing, I'm stepping back and hitting. I'll try to hit that hook with my thumb down. If not, I always tell them have your thumb up. Okay, that way you're making sure that you smack with all 4 knuckles. And if you want to make it a longer hook, just extend your arm out a little bit. Okay, but that's going to hold you accountable for your shoulder and your hip. Okay, you're really going to have to turn your frame and just bring this out a little bit. But at least you're making contact with all 4 knuckles as opposed to this. Also, when your elbow comes up past like the parallel point, your rotator cuff almost comes out of socket, and then it becomes a weaker punch. You know what I mean? On your cross hand side, the most powerful point of your punch is right here. Once you start rotating more than that, your shoulder comes out of socket and actually becomes a weaker punch. So the best point of contact for a cross is right here. The best point of contact on a hook is right here. Okay. Once we start doing this over the top, I can see different advanced guys have different reasons why they use it. You know what I mean? Or if you're going to slip and do like a lunging hook, I'll do that to kind of get behind his hand. But again, it's setting up for the cross. So again, just personal preference. Let's go 6, jab, cross, hook, upper, upper, cross, hook. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, guys. And we'll go back to the weights. Okay, so this next one, we're going to go just small circles. We're going to go hands down. We're going to go 5 circles going forward, 5 circles going back. And we're going to alternate. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So start off weight shoulder height, and we're going to go small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 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 Last one. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Set them down. Okay. So now we're going to use this other line. Okay, where we're going forward and back. So vertical one was the splitter head. The horizontal one is for our feet now. Now we're going to move. Okay, so let's start off on this side of on the south side of the line, and we're going to go. We'll start off with a jab uppercut. Okay, I can still use this vertical line as well to kind of slip my stance. So I'm going to go jab uppercut and back to my frame. Okay, whenever I say frame up, I always mean back to your neutral stance, right? After everything you throw, whether it lands or whether it misses or whether the guy blocks it, you should always come back to your frame and be ready to re-engage, right? So we're gonna go jab, uppercut, back to my frame, and then I'm gonna feint, okay? And after that feint, as I come back, now I'm jousting forward with a jab cross, okay? And I want my head to go over that lead line. So I call this a joust. Whenever I call joust with the guys, that means driving off your back foot. Right? So you're on the ball that from that back leg, and I'm pushing off that back leg. That's kind of my driving force is that leg. So I'll either go jab cross or I'll go jab uppercut. Okay. But for right now, we're going jab uppercut, feint, and then joust with the jab cross, and then back. Okay. Again, you're going jab uppercut, feint, and then joust with the jab uppercut and back. Right. Again, one more time. Jab uppercut, back to my stance, feint, and then joust, jab up, jab cross. On that feint, I'm trying to sell it with my whole body, right? Instead of just going here like this, sometimes I'll even take a little step forward at my lead leg, right? And that little step is what gets guys to kind of react or drop their hands, or even, you know, some guys, if you got a really good feint, you can make a guy sprawl off it. Depending on your style, if you're a better wrestler, Guys will respond to your feint because they don't want to get taken down. They don't want to allow you to get too close to them. Okay, so again, one more time. Jab, uppercut, feint, jab, cross. Okay, let's do it together and go 1. And back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to reverse those. We're going to go jab, cross, feint, and then step forward, jab, uppercut. Okay, the same combo, we're just kind of switching the uppercut and the cross. So again, jab, cross, back to my frame, feint, back to my frame, and then step forward with the joust uppercut. Right? One more time. Jab, cross, feint, jab, uppercut. Here we go. 1. And back. 2. 3. For you guys who have questions on the uppercut, think about like you got like an empty cup in your hand, right? Like one of those little party pixie cups, Dixie cups or whatever. And I'm trying to time you to see how fast you could drop your hand and scoop up, like you're at the beach and I have a stopwatch. I'm trying to time you. See how fast you can drop and scoop up sand with that cup, right? See how much sand you can get in it. So without dropping your hand all the way down here. Okay, so like what kind of motion would you do if I had a stopwatch, I'm timing you, fractions of a second how fast you can do this, right? Because 1/1000, you should be able to fire like 3 punches in 1 second, right? 1/1000, right? Not just one punch. So think about on the uppercuts, your hand drops about halfway, and then your elbow is attached to your hip, and you're kind of coming up this way, okay? So I'm going to jab. When I enter that jab, again, the shoulder is high, protecting my chin on this side. On the uppercut, I'm kind of dropping halfway and then coming up with my hip. Right? I still want to shoot my hip as a reinforcement for my shoulder. Right? All right. So let's go again. 4, jab, cross, feint, jab, up and back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and time. Okay, well the next one, the same thing, we'll be using that horizontal line. Now we're gonna hit that switch blitz, okay? So actually this one we'll use all 4 lines. So we're gonna go, starting off in your stance, I hit that switch blitz, I'm switching my stance and hitting that jab, okay? So again, my head slips off this center line. I'm not gonna run this switch jab, keeping my head right here in a straight line. I want to slightly move off to the side. So again, switch, boom, I land the ball of my foot on that back leg. This hand's out, this guard is up. And now as I step across, I'm stepping forward into this square right here. And this hand, I'm kind of pitching over the top this way, okay? I like a arching overhand, right? Instead of like a straight shot. A lot of times guys, when they see you do a big switch here, guys kind of come here and they want to guard, right? They kind of look down and flinch. So I think you'll hit more debris if you fire a shot down the middle. I think you'll hit less debris if it's like a hook shot on the side, okay? So again, you're kind of stunning the guy with that first little slip and then target. That overhand's almost like you're pitching a baseball, right? It's kind of coming over the top this way as I step. Right, so that first jab, I slip my head off to the side, post up on the ball of my foot. Now when I enter, I'm stepping off to the side, my head's crossing this lane, and this big punch is coming over the top in here. Okay, again, I like to overhand like this. I'm still trying to make contact with all 4 knuckles. All right, I'm not going like this with my knuckles. I'm not going like this either with my thumb. That's how most guys break their hand, break their thumb, hitting it over the top like this, right? I like to come this way, almost like you have a little dumbbell and you're like doing a curl, right? You're holding a curl in with your fist as you guys punch, and that'll keep you're in your stance. Let this vertical line split your stance, and just be conscious of where your head is at when we move. Here we go. First one, that slip jab. Now step on the overhand. Right? Here we go. Let's just do it 10 times, and then we'll add to that. Let's go. 1, switch, step. So we call that a switch blitz, right? Switch blitz. 2, switch, blitz. 3, 4, 5, 6. You can even get a little like head motion going while we're sitting there, and this will camouflage your slip even, right? As opposed to kind of just stand there tired and then going and firing. This little slip will always, think of it like camouflage, right? It's called micro movement. This micro movement will always set up the macro movement, right? That's one thing I say to the guys, the micro will always set up the macro, right? So again, go ahead, camouflage your attack with some micro movement, and then slip, or slip fire. So I like to do that slip jab off a left slip, okay? Here, and then slip back for that jab, and then step, okay? It's awkward if you go slip right and then do it because your head's already right here. So I'd rather have you go slip right, slip left. Then from this, I'm slipping over my lead leg. I go right into that switch jab, and then I step with that blitz. Okay, here we go. 5 more. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. So now we're going to add to that, okay? So after we, you guys do those slips, here, now we're going to fishtail to the side a little bit, okay? We're going to go hook and then cross, okay? So we'll go pop, pop, go up. Just so you guys get like better reps, we're going to over-exaggerate the turn. So normally, I would say don't hit a full 90-degree angle. I would say hit like a 45 angle on that cross hook. But just for repetition sake, I'm going to have you guys do a full 90-degree turn off that switch blitz, right? So we're going to switch on the jab, fire that overhand. And from here, I'm going to fire this left hook as I fishtail my back leg all the way to the side, okay? So now I'm going to land in my horizontal line because my vertical line, and then fire that cross, okay? So we're adding those 2 shots. We're adding that fishtail hook and that cross. So again, super slow, dip right, dip left, switch jab, step with that overhand, fishtail hook, cross, right? Again, slip right, slip left, switch jab, step on the overhand, hook, cross, right? Again, slip, slip, switch, blitz, hook, cross. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. and 10. All right, guys, so the next one off this cross, now we're gonna go forward again. Off the horizontal line, we're gonna bring our lead leg forward for a lead uppercut cross, okay? And that's the last part of that combo. So we're adding the lunging uppercut cross. So again, all the way through, slip, slip, switch jab, blitz on that overhand, fishtail on the hook, cross, now forward on the up cross, okay? So this is similar to that, that high noon series we ran a couple classes back, right? We're going jab, cross, hook, cross. It's similar, we're just adding that on the first jab, the step on the overhand, the fishtail on the hook, cross, and then forward, right? But generally the same punches. So one more time all the way through. Slip, slip, switch, step on that blitz, hook, cross, forward on the up cross. Okay, again. Slip, slip, switch, blitz, hook, cross, up cross. Again. Slip, slip, switch, hook, whop, 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 whop. Okay, one more time slow. Let's go. Slip, slip, switch, step, fishtail on that hook, cross, and now forward, up, cross. Okay? Here we go 10 times, all the way through. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Again, that lead uppercut, think of it just like a little shovel punch, okay? I'm just trying to knock his hands up. Knock his hands up, I'm gonna take his head off with the cross. I'm not really trying to go kill shot with that lead uppercut. There's not too many guys that get caught with that lead uppercut. If they do, they don't really get dropped or knocked out. That lead uppercut is like a setup shot for that big last right hand, right? So let's go 7, slip, slip, 8, 9, 10. And time. Let's go back on the weights. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to that first set we did. Let's go palms out this time, right? We'll kind of scramble up the exercises. So palms out, pinkies in, and thumbs together this way. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then we're gonna go palms down, forward and back. So again, keep the weight shoulder height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, next one we're gonna do normal flies, right? So palms pointed down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now the Jacob's ladder. So palms down, weights up and down. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, so now you're gonna go on your stance. Let's go left leg in front. Again, palms in, and we're gonna twist and rotate as we punch up. 2 punches is 1 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch my stance. Same thing, palms in, rotate outwards as I punch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. I'm gonna set them down. Okay, so now this next combo series, we're gonna start off with an uppercut hook. Okay, so we'll be on the south side of the horizontal line. Let the vertical line split your stance, and we're gonna go. We'll start off jab, uppercut, hook. Okay, and off this hook, I'm gonna come off this line as I rotate this way here, and I'm gonna hit that hook cross. Okay, so on this one, it's a little bit, that's too big of an angle for me to have you guys turn 90 degrees. I know we could do it this way because my lead foot, off this overhand, my lead foot is kind of staying still. So it's a lot easier for me to pivot on my lead leg and turn a full 90 degrees. It's a lot easier to do that than it is to go from this position with my back leg 90 degrees. You see how that's like a lot more distance? And there's no pivot. I'm kind of jumping and turning this way. So instead of that 90 degree turn, this one we are going to do that 45 degree turn. So when it's finished, we're going to be in between here and here. Okay? So again, we're starting off this way, 12 o'clock. We're going to go jab, uppercut, hook. And off this hook, I'm going to hit here and land that little 45 degree space. Now from here, I'm going hook, cross. Okay, so kind of just picture a target. If you can kind of just, right, imagine a string with a tennis ball on the end, hanging right above that marker, okay? So we're gonna go, again, we're going jab, uppercut, hook, and off this hook, we're gonna slip to the side, your hand comes back, hook, cross, okay? That's the tricky part, is going from this hook to landing over here, because I gotta bring this shoulder all the way back. So I'm gonna commit to that turn on that hook, and then sit all the way over and then landing in this cocked back stance this way. Okay, so my arm's loaded this way. And then fire that high hook and then that cross. Keep that elbow up high on that hook. Again, jab, uppercut, hook. Step off to the side, hook, cross. Again, jab, up, hook. Step off to that side, hook, cross. Here we go, together now. 1, 2, jab, up, hook. 3. And again, your fist should be above your neckline. No one's hands should be dropping down below their neck, right? Keep your hands up this way. Doesn't matter what punch you throw, my fists are always above this neckline. They don't drop down. Unless I'm dropping for an uppercut, it's dropping down, but it's coming up with intent, right? So again, 4, jab, up, hook, step off to the side, hook, cross. You see, even when I jump off to the side, my hands are up this way. I'm not going like this and doing some motion here in my hands and then punching. My hands are up the whole time. Always have a high guard. That's why it's good. Practice the ladder drill while keeping your hands up, right? No matter what the drill is, we're kind of always here. And that kind of trains our body to be able to move our feet, move our lower body while we still have intention with our upper body, okay? So let's go again. 5, jab, jab, up, hook. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to fishtail the other side. Okay, this will be the last series with the combos. And again, now we're slipping off the other side. That last set we did off a hook, and then we slipped this way. Now we're going to finish with the right hand. We're going to slip this way. Okay? The same little concept. We're going to finish in that little gray area, okay, in that little 45-pound lane. So to start off this one, let's go jab, cross, uppercut, cross. Okay? That's our first combo. It's a 4-shot combo to start off. Jab, cross, up, cross. Okay, then off this cross, I'm going to fishtail to the side here. This guard, this hand comes up here. Okay, and then I'm going uppercut, hook. Okay, so it's a six punch combo. 4 punches, move 2 punches, right? Again, jab, cross, up, cross, and then sit off to the side, uppercut, hook, right? And then go back. Again, jab, cross, up, cross, sit off to the side, uppercut, hook. Again, jab, cross, up to the side, up, hook. One more time, slow. Jab, cross, up, cross, off to the side, uppercut, hook. Ready? Together, and 1. Again, picture that target in front of you, right? Just this string coming straight up with that ball right here. Either a volleyball or a tennis ball, right? If you guys have a string in your garage, you guys can practice this. Having that tennis ball come down, or a speed ball, a double M bag as well is good to do these drills. And it moves a little bit too, so it makes it more difficult. Again, let's go 3. Jab, cross, slip, up, hook. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. And time. Good job, guys. Back to the weights. All right, last little conditioning exercise. We'll go, it's the same thing. Now I'll try to go 10 going forward, 10 going back, okay? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. Again, palms down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Shake it out, let it rest 15 seconds. And then we're going to do the same thing with the palms facing out, but still the 10 circles forward and back. All right, guys, here we go. Palms out and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, guys, so now I'll have you guys take a knee. Okay, we're gonna go knee on the ground. Okay, now with this one, we're gonna hold on to the weight still. You're gonna come up, fire a knee, back to my stance, and then switch, fire a knee, back to my stance, switch, fire a knee, back to my stance, and then back down, and that's 1. Again, so all the way up, knee, back, switch, knee, back, switch, knee, back. All right, that's 2. So again, down here, driving up with this lead leg, come up, fire knee, back to my stance, switch, knee, back to my stance, switch, knee, and down. That's 3. Let's go, 4. 5. 6. 7. Up. Try to land on the ball of your foot whenever you guys come back for those knees, right? 8. 9. 10. Time. And we'll go One more shoulder conditioning drill, and then we'll go back to the other side of those knees. Okay, so let's go. Let's mix up those first set of exercises a little bit. We'll go. We'll start off with the Jacob's ladder. So palms in, palms down. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms out, pinkies together, thumbs together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg front and go. 1, 2, 3. Full rotation, guys. Remember, palms in and rotating out as you come out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch my stance and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, and then we go other leg down for that knee drill. So again, you're gonna come up, fire a knee, back to my stance, jump up. When I jump up and switch, I want you to land the ball of your foot in that back leg. Then fire a knee, come back down, jump up, knee, and back down. That's 1. Let's go. 2, knee, stance, switch knee, stance, switch knee, back down. 2. So this is 3. Up, up, up. 4. Up, up, up. 5. Up, up, up. 6. Up, up. 7. Up, up, up. 8. Up, up. 2 more. 9. Up, up, up. Last one. Let's go. 10. Up, up. And time. Good job, guys. Okay, so that's it for the last Live at 5. Thank you guys for joining us for our series. Hope you guys learned some things you guys can practice at home. Even once we open up the doors Monday, give you stuff, drills and stuff you can do with home at Partners with some sidewalk chalk at the park. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Looking forward very much to seeing you guys Monday. So come ready, come prepared. Let's get ready to sweat.